Solving systems of inequalities on a graph, I think is kind of fun. I like shading and I like seeing where things overlap. So we're going to solve this the same way that we graphed each one of these separately. And you can see I made a little adjustment right there. I wanted to make sure that we have one with a solid line and one without so that we can kind of get an experience with both of them. So I'm going to start by graphing the one on the left, which is in slope-intercept form. And I'm going to start by the y-intercept, and then I'm going to go up 5 and over 2. And since we have a less than sign, we are going to, instead of drawing a solid line, we're going to draw a dotted line. And it's less than, so y is less than those values, so we are going to actually shade under the line. Now, this line is pretty close to vertical, so which way is under it? Well, I always think of it as if this was a piece of wood, where would you go to stay dry from the rain? And the answer would be, kind of down here. So we're just going to shade this side, this whole side. That's some pretty awesome shading. Okay, so then I'm going to switch to red, because hopefully red and blue make purple, and it looks nice. So we're going to graph this second one here, starting with the y-intercept of 2, and then we're going to go down 2 and over 1 for our slope. And I'm just going to draw a couple more of those just to help with the shape. And since it is a greater than or equal to, we're going to use a solid line. There we go. And it says y is greater than those values. So that's kind of where you would go if you wanted to get wet from the rain coming straight down. So that would be this way. And there we go. Now it's a little hard to see, especially on here. If you shade with your pencil, it looks much nicer. But I'm going to just pick like a purple highlighter here for a second so that we can pretend it turned purple first of all. And second of all, we can really see that overlap area. And so we're talking about this whole area in here is going to be our solution set. So it's not the sort of thing where we can just answer it in one little x equals or y equals, because there anything in that whole shaded region, including all the stuff on this line down here, will be solutions to both, not including the dotted line on the top end.